So I'm going to be giving my breakdown, my prediction, and my picks for UFC 304. In the main event, we have Leon Edwards versus Belal Muhammad for the welterweight title, and in the co-main event, we have Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes for the interim heavyweight title. Guys, I think this fight should actually be for the undisputed title, but anyways, let's get right into the video. The main event, we have Leon Edwards defending his welterweight belt against Belal Muhammad. Guys, I think we can all agree that this fight has been long overdue. I'm glad Dana finally gave Belal his title shot, bro. I mean, it's kind of a similar situation to what happened with Leon then against Kamaru Usman. So, I think it's kind of a trend now in the welterweight division for contenders to actually have to call for title fights with the champion. Because Kobe got the most undeserved title shot, I think, in recent memory. Maybe Strickland too, but then Strickland skills was kind of understandable. Dreykus was out and easier to fight someone in Australia. So, but anyways, let's get into the video. So, my pick for this fight is going to be Leon by decision, bro. Guys, if I have to put my money on this fight, say it goes the 5 round distance, guys. There's no way this fight is ending in the first, second, third. I don't think maybe like a late finish or decision. Decision. This fight is going to end in decision, and Leon is going to win, guys. Maybe like a 50. No, 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 no. I'll say like a 49-48 or 48-47. A very close decision, guys. Very close one. Because we have actually seen that both of these guys are good. Belal is nice. His performance against Sean Brady at UFC 280 was spectacular. So we are not going to write him off. Although I'm not picking him to win this fight because, guys, it's Leon Edwards. This guy actually dethroned the guy that had the potential to be the welterweight GOAT. If Kamaru had beaten Leon the second time and probably beaten, maybe he would have fought Belal actually. Maybe beat Belal and Shafkat. There would have been no denying that is a welterweight GOAT. So this guy actually dethroned someone that had the potential to go on to become the GOAT of the division. So we have to give this guy credit. I know he's kind of a um slow and kind of low output striker, but still he has a very good fighting stand. He has good fight IQ. Yeah, he has good because doesn't really take that much risk. Kind of just stay at range and pick his shots. So I think he's going to do just enough, to get this one. So yeah, for my money, I'm going to say Leon by close decision. Belal is good, guys, but just can't pick him for my money. Just can't pick him. Although I wish he gets it done, I wish he gets it done, but I just don't think he has it in him, bro. I don't think he does. You know, let's look at some stats and see. As you can see, none of these guys are finishing anybody. Look at the KO and TKO percent. Submissions, no. Belal is kind of a wrestler you'd expect that, and even Leon, as the striker in this matchup, you'd expect that he has more KOs and TKOs, but unfortunately, I said earlier, the guy is kind of a low output guy. So, but anyways, well, so can you see the decision rate is very, very high because none of these guys are finishing fights in the first, second. Leon actually had a good finish against Kamaru Usman at in their second fight. So that was a good finish, to be honest. But some think it's a one-hit wonder because, to be fair, the guy has not been able to replicate that finish since. But let's give him a little bit of time. But I think that he's never going to be able to do that again. That was like a one in a lifetime. That's his highlight, the highlight of his career. That's it right there. He's never doing that again. Look at the strikes landed per minute. Again, you would expect that the striker in this matchup, right, would have the most strikes landed per minute. But unfortunately, it's actually Belal that actually has the most strikes per minute. But to be fair, Leon has more significant strikes, and he also has he has good defense, as you can see. Belal has better defense than him though. So guys, basically this fight, if you are betting Leon by decision, close one, very close one, very very close one. You know, I mean, if Leon beats Belal, I don't know what he has to do to surpass Usman or GSP in the GOAT conversation. You know, probably beat Shafkat. You know, maybe beat someone like Ian Gary. Maybe beat some other up and comer, sorry, in the division. You know, but with the way it's going, I think he actually has the potential to surpass one of these guys. Maybe not GSP, but at least Usman. You know, I mean, he beat the guy twice, so I think if he's going to surpass anyone, he can surpass Usman in the GOAT conversation for the welterweight division. So yeah, that's my main event pick, guys. Let's move on to the co-main event between Tom Aspinall and Curtis Blaydes, guys. Guys, I I know that Tom is good. Tom Aspinall is actually a really solid fighter, you know. But I think he's a little overhyped, guys. I think he's a little bit overhyped. I mean, to be fair, the guy is really good, you know. His last performance against Sergey Pavlovich. Sergey was this, you know, monster, unstoppable force in the heavyweight division until Aspinall just KO'd him, you know. And everyone was like, maybe Sergey was not that good. And then we saw his last performance again. So maybe the guy was not that good. But before he fought Aspinall, he was this unstoppable force. So I think Aspinall was actually the one to break his, should I say, chain now, or like just his mentality. He broke him. Aspinall broke him. So I do hope he recovers though, because Sergey is actually a solid fighter. So might go on to be a champion, or just, you know, top five at least. You know. So I mean, that's not the point of this video. So we have Tom Aspinall versus Curtis Blaydes. Blaydes is a solid fighter. His last performance against Jailton Almeida was nothing but perfect. Perfect. This guy saved us from boring performances upon boring performances. Imagine if Jailton went on to become champion, guys. Imagine if he went on to become champion. That would have been the worst nightmare in the heavyweight division. You know, the division is kind of slow normally. You know, we have these fat heavyweights that just no skill, nothing, just, and then there's Jelton as the champion. You know, imagine what that division would look like. But thank God, he actually saved us. So, guys, we should give Blade some credit. We should give him some credit. But in this fight, I'm gonna have to go my boy Tom Aspinall. I mean, he's not my boy because, you know, people kind of overhype this guy. You check Jones' comments on Instagram, you see people saying he's ducking Tom Aspinall. Check Twitter, check everywhere. Everyone thinks Jones is running from this guy. One question for you guys: why would Jones be running from these guys? From this particular guy, why would Jones be running from him? This guy is the GOAT for a reason, guys. Okay, fair enough. It's kind of old, you know. There's no this. The only thing that can beat um Jones is actually the only thing that can beat anyone is time. So, guys, let's give him his accolades. The man is old. Even if he's not trying to fight, if he's not trying to fight Tom now, I mean, you guys should understand. He would not want to put his legacy and everything he's done for the past how many years? He's been in the UFC since he was like 20 or something, and he's 37 now. So that's like 17 years in the UFC, if I'm not wrong. So I mean, guys, even if he's ducking him truly, I think he actually has a good reason, and he has a fight against Tipe, which most people don't really care about. I do care about it. I'm going to be watching it, but most people don't. I don't understand why, but I do think this fight should be for the undisputed title. Jones kind of got in a little bit of trouble. I mean, you kind of expect that from him, right? So, anyways, got in a little trouble. I think might be facing jail time or something. But I don't think Dana is going to allow. Dana is not going to allow him to go to jail. So we'll see what happens. Even though he does not go to jail, I think this fight should be for the undisputed title. If Aspinall wins this fight in a spectacular way, like he made a statement in this fight, I think Jones is going to be forced to accept the fight against him. He has this kind of chip on his shoulder that is, anything that wants to affect his GOAT status, he actually, gets kind of defensive. So I think if Aspinall actually made a statement in this fight, maybe like went out in the first 10 seconds of the round and just knocked out Blaydes with like a winging right hook, just closes the fight. I think Jones is going to be forced to want to prove himself, and I hope that does not happen. Because, guys, as much as I love Jones, I kind of think Jones at this point, at this stage in his career, I don't think he has what it takes anymore to beat a guy like Tom Aspinall in the heavyweight division. So I'm kind of hoping that does not happen. But if it does, I know that Jones will want to take this fight against him. So, but to my prediction now, Aspinall versus Blaydes. I think Aspinall gets it done, guys. He gets it done. Blaydes is good, don't get me wrong, but you know, yes, Aspinall gets it done. I would say first round, second round knockout, guys. First round or second round knockout. This fight does not go the distance. This fight does not go the distance. Aspinall has power in his hands. I mean, Blaydes does too, but then it's different. So yeah, I'm kind of happy Blaydes is getting this opportunity because he has always been this kind of guy that he actually loses when it matters the most. Look at his fight against Derrick Lewis. You know, if he had beaten Derrick, then he would have gotten the title shot since. But then just gets to the verge of getting the title shot and loses in a bad way. So I'm glad he actually won against Jelton Almeida and got this opportunity. So yeah, I'm going to pick Tom by first round or second round knockout. But I'm hoping that Blitz actually gets it done. So all these Aspinall Glazers can see that this guy has actually not been tested. But like really, what makes people think that this guy can be the one to beat Jon Jones? It might actually be true, but what makes people so sure? Like this guy has not been tested against any high level fighter like Jones. I mean, there's no one as high level as Jones, but this guy has not been tested. Fair enough, he beat Volkov, Pavlovich, Tibura. He has beaten a lot of guys actually, but then you know this guy has really not been tested that well for us to actually conclude that he has what it takes to be able to beat Jones at heavyweight. But anyways, I'm hoping Blaydes gets it done and silence all these Jones haters and Aspinall Glazers. Let's see their stats. As you can see, look at the KO rate. So it's a safe bet that this fight is probably not going the distance. It's a very safe bet. The strikes, you can see, so both of these guys are actually output strikers. I mean, Aspinall more than Blaydes, but you get what I mean. And the grappling, I kind of, wow, Aspinall actually has good takedown accuracy and takedown defense. I mean, nobody's really shooting takedown against him, so you get what I mean. And how are they going to shoot takedown when he KOs them in the first 1 minute or so of the fight? So I hope Blades would actually try to grapple a little bit against him and test his takedown defense. And yeah, if he does not KO him in the first round. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be creating more of this content. If you like the video, like it, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, have a good week, guys.